Are we live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
We're
Welcome
live.
to You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat. Dinner in a boat. Friday night.
There.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to hook up to the thing.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you hook up. Owen's gonna give me the microphone.
There it is.
Oh no, Owen's gonna go
Talk
you
about
can-
the boat.
You can, yes. We have a special treat
For Friday night.
for Friday night. Dinner in a boat. In a moment. I got a spot cleared off on the dryer to set the camera, right?
No,
No.
On the
If
dryer.
you follow me live on
I'm-
YouTube, let me know if it cuts out.
I'm hooking up. That's
Okay.
that's what I was trying to do when we went live.
Well, tell them what you're making first.
I am making garlic butter Tuscan shrimp. Right now I'm melting the butter. And probably while you guys are talking about the boat, I'm going to cook the garlic. I'm going to cook the shrimp. I'm probably going to get as far as cooking the onions and stuff before you get back in here, probably. But we'll cover that when you come back in where we're at. But I'm starting with the butter, the garlic, and the shrimp. And I'm just getting this warmed up here so that when I put the garlic in, it'll kind of get it sizzling. It's a medium heat. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Off to the boat. Oh, I've been told 1 second.
Oh, he's not ready, huh?
He's not ready.
Okay.
He's trying to get ready though.
Yeah.
He's working on it.
Oh, yeah. I drove in there with the. Okay. You gotta turn the volume down.
Okay. Now I'll use your microphone. Now off to the boat.
Okay.
You ready, right?
Yeah, now we're ready.
So don't talk till you guys come back in. That way I'm not talking over you. See you in a little.
Dun dun.
Okay, son.
Race boat.
You are live.
Yeah. 1963. Yes.
1963.
10 years older than my Mustang. Exactly. Drag boat. Back in the day, they had, they had small blocks. They did have big block materials, but now we don't know. Do we know what engine that mostly had in it?
It could have had anything. A 409 was available back then. It could have, I guess at the end of the day, there's a bunch of stuff that could have been in there.
Yeah.
This is a 63. We have a 66. 327 original out of a 66 Owens.
Steel crank.
Yeah, steel crank. That's what's going in here.
Yes.
Tell them about your boat.
Yeah, I can tell about my boat. Okay, so this boat, drag boat, back in the day. So back behind me, some boats came with the options of you got your passenger seat, driver's seat, and then there was a cushion that went over the V drive. I don't think it really was a seat, but somebody could have sat there because I mean they'd be up here, their head, it'd be the bug catcher, but it was a seat. Then behind me, you have your drive shaft going to the V drive, and you had a seat on some, only on some. This one I don't think had it, but you'd have your engine with over the transom headers. Now, factory to have the seats on each side.
How do you sit in here and not hurt your butt?
I love it too much.
It's like you make it look comfortable. It is not comfortable.
It's comfortable.
No. My ass is not comfortable right now.
You want me to go get a board that's sitting right there
I'm
for you to
getting
sit
used
on?
it because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be comfortable.
But
Right.
anyways, you'd have to see it on each side because factory, when it come out, you can see they have two circle pieces of wood where the exhaust went through the back of the boat through the transom. So you could have leg room and you'd sit here with your legs on each side of the engine, and obviously it's facing. Wouldn't it be facing backwards for the? Depends.
No. Most likely, the flywheel was this end,
Yeah,
and the balancer was
the
that.
end. Yeah.
And that's how the 327 you have actually goes in. Although the 327 he has, well, he doesn't. The 327 I have had the transmission on the other end. So there was nothing on the only thing on the flywheel end was a small pulley and the alternator ran off the flywheel end on that engine, because the Borg Warner Velvet drive actually made it to the balancer end and actually sealed up part of the oil pan. So that's coming in the video. We actually had that engine actually would have dropped in here.
We got the plate for it because we were going to look for the plate to go in here to hold the engine, but we actually have the plate since.
Yeah, we have one.
One plate. Since.
The flywheel side plate on the Owens is real similar to the missing bell housing plate that we need to put that motor in the V drive. So we're going to adapt that. You'll see it in a video. We're going to put a balancer on and get regular tins for the small block. Oddly enough, because that small block sat backwards in the boat, although I can't find the manifolds. I looked. I don't know if those moved.
I think they're up against the tank at the back where you can't see them.
Because that 327 sat backwards in the boat already with the transmission running off the other side. The manifolds pointed back the right way for the V drive. So like if we didn't want to put headers on, we actually had a set of manifolds that faced the correct way and everything that had been on the engine. The engine has a cam-driven water pump on it already.
Oh yeah.
So we don't even need the one that we got.
Which is pretty wicked.
Right. So I mean,
it's like it was meant to be, honestly.
It really is.
We were even out looking at it last night, but we gotta like pull our other boat out just to pull it out and get the engine out, and then we have to back it back in.
Late tonight, we may be out bouncing through the lean-to, moving the 260 out of the way to get to the 327. So
we can put it together, but first I would like to get like the wood and like get most of the boat together.
Did you tell them about the wood, what we did tonight?
That was the best part. Before the live, probably an hour. A couple hours ago, we cut down a bunch of black walnut out at our farm, and
a couple years ago.
So it's all dried out, so it's like ready to be used. And we took it out to our buddy's place on Sunday. We're gonna plant it down.
No, we're gonna cut it.
Cut it.
We're gonna
close
run it
enough.
through a sawmill
and cut it.
Cut the boards that we need.
That was close.
To rebuild all this. Black walnut.
All of this.
Right.
So then this will be all new, and then hopefully I measured it, but since we only have, it's all curved and it's wood and it ain't perfect. I think we're gonna have long enough pieces to redo these 10-foot long pieces of wood that go back, which would be cool because then all the wood that you'd see, other than the plywood, would be redone.
Yeah, but if you sand down the plywood, and I know you guys can't see it, but it's just a piece of plywood.
Yeah.
Sand that plywood down, grab a little resin, paint it with some resin, and then paint it, and that piece of plywood will last
forever. Well,
it lasts my lifetime.
Yeah, leave
Yours.
it for me to repair. Yeah.
My lifetime may be very short with you sitting in that.
Yeah, I don't think I'll do that stupid with you sitting there. Someone else maybe, but not with you. But
Because I can reach you from
the point when you're in another
I
boat.
can hit the shutdown. It's right there on that side of the head.
Yeah.
Right.
When you're in another boat, then you might see something. But yeah, our plan for the bow of it. Well, my idea. You'd probably have a better one, but my idea is, since this comes down the side and up, and it has the bow, you might not be able to see the angle, but right here to here, there is a slope here, and my plan is to have this just white, and then have. Do they know the name yet? They don't know the name. Can I tell them the name?
Oh, but you gotta throw a little backstory in with the name.
Okay.
Who sings the song?
I don't know. I'm not old enough.
Jay Ferguson?
Jay Ferguson. Okay. Jay Ferguson wrote this song about.
I don't know if he wrote it, but he
plays it. But it's what category would you put that song into?
Classic 70s rock and roll.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Folk music. They play it on Yacht Rock.
They do play.
Time.
They do play it on Yacht Rock all the time. But anyways, classic 70s, and he wrote the song named Thunder Island, and it's basically like some of the lyrics is like looking at you from across the bay, and like it's like perfect. Like
boat on Thunder Island.
Yeah, boat on Thunder Island, but they don't use the word boat. They use island, but it's like if you swap the word island out for boat, it's like the most perfect boat song story ever. So we think the name should be just Thunder Island, and I want to paint this white with the word Thunder Island on it. And then for the bow, it just comes all the way around here. The fuel caps are actually back here, but it comes all the way around and up. And I think we should get that stuff that I keep forgetting the name of. Luan. I'm thinking about getting Luan. Real thin plywood that looks like teak. And I almost had I have the idea of possibly getting it just plastic, so it won't rot out, since obviously the bilge is right here.
You can coat Luan
with resin.
Fiberglass resin. Coat it with that.
It would last longer, but
I still
sometimes.
think knotted teak would look real nice. That knotted teak. On and then down the side.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Tongue and groove look.
And then if that ain't high enough to come level with the boat,
it will be.
It will be. Oh, okay.
Well, you can make it. I mean, because you're gonna caulk it in with 5200 anyway.
Yeah. Screw the next guy.
Up to the
stuff.
Yeah. Screw the next guy. Right. So.
But yeah, and then we'll have over transom headers like we said on the engine. I like the cable steering. You guys can't see it, but there's a chain with a bolt going to a adjuster piece connected to the wire, and then the wire goes to a pulley, goes back through like 7 holes, goes back next to it, and then goes through 2 pulleys back and forth around the piece of metal that's curved for the rudder.
Remember, he said he likes that steering.
It is. It's.
I'm guessing later in life.
Maybe not. Oh, you're not making no sharp turns when you're going fast.
No, you're just trying to go
straight
at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm strong. I'm not old. It took you a second to recoil.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then get, obviously, not the cheapest Walmart gauge you could possibly find for the oil and temp.
Listen, don't you be picking on the old Super Tac 2. Those have blown up a lot of engines.
You know? Yeah.
Because you move that red thing, and then you try and make the needle go to it.
Yeah, I'm not moving that red thing. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it moves. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought the needle moved it.
No. You move the red thing.
And then you try to make the needle go
to it.
So I'm guessing that.
And then your connecting rods
just go
a brand new hole.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So you think that was pushed there? Or do you think the engine actually made it that far till it went?
No.
It said 6,600 on the red line. So
Yep. Those are responsible for blowing up more engines in the 80s than anything else.
right.
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the guy trying to. I'll be happy if it says 5,500 and we're doing
What's
80.
more impressive is you guys can't see that particular oil pressure gauge and that temperature gauge right there came out of Walmart.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
because I bought that set of gauges
I know
for
you have.
$20.
Cheapest Walmart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Walmart gauges.
Yeah. And, well, I like this.
The Sun Pro, I mean, I don't think the Sun Pro probably came from the auto parts.
Yeah, I like the Sun Pro. Like, shine it up. It definitely will shine up. Real shiny.
Now, that Sun Pro on the back should have a 4, 6, or an 8 setting on it. And if you just click that on the yeah.
It does. I
Yeah.
think, unless that's the light. I don't know.
Shit, it comes right
Yeah,
out.
it comes right out, I know. But it has the.
There should be a cylinder setting right there.
Oh, yeah, it's a little thing that
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Well, so that's for whether you put it on a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, or an 8-cylinder.
Oh, it is going on 8-cylinder. Oh.
So if you put it on 4-cylinder mode, then it'll read double the RPM.
It will. So we could be breaking
Right.
it.
So if you put it on 6-cylinder mode,
It will be rated like 7, and
right,
it will.
right,
That.
right. If you put it on 6-cylinder mode, then you can make it hit 7,500 without sending your rods through the side.
Now that would be pretty mean to show up and look at the
Well,
red
it's just
and.
for your buddies because us
Yeah.
old guys will know what you did.
They won't.
None of them kids will know.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
no.
man, this small box balanced and blueprinted, this thing's along at 7,500 RPM.
And then they'll watch the needle do it too. Yeah, that would drive some people crazy.
Now you like the Sun Pro Tack.
I did
Yeah, now you're a
originally.
big fan of it.
I originally did like it.
Yeah, now you really like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have quite a bit of woodworking cut out for me. Just
Take off.
I know it won't take long, but I don't want to make this one a little shorter than that one. Like I'm gonna have to actually be measuring and doing everything without cutting corners, which I don't very often cut corners, other than like when I like need to like do it to be able to do something else. Which I don't even cut corners bad. A lot of our boats don't even have anything cut on them. This one is going to be 100%.
This is going to be 100% sketchy.
It will be. That's why. Okay, so now this boat, when it came out of the factory, had 2 round fuel tanks, about what, 10 gallon? Yeah, 10 gallon. Just from looking at it, it had 2 round fuel tanks on each side to keep the boat balanced, with the engine in the middle. And around 80 to 90 mile an hour, these things were known to flip over. Anything faster, positive.
I don't know for sure. We were looking it up because any boat we ever get, we try and
Information.
well, but any boat when we adopt a boat, because these are
Away.
they really are, and so of course when we get one, the company, the whole history,
Yeah.
who built them, who designed them, what's the history.
So we know.
I know there was faster vehicles, but we actually read some articles. The lowest we seen one of these was going when it blew over backwards, 80 mile an hour range, 80 to 90. But who knows if an gust of wind caught it? You don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is
My favorite thing, just Back to the Future. I just want to see it go 88 mile an hour. I mean, that's all I want to see it do, because if we have the fuel tank in the front and we have a lot more weight than factory, it has to be, a little,
putting
less
the
than-
fuel tank up there slows the boat.
and it stops it from doing this more likely. I mean, when you have
I think
weight,
the important thing to keep it from doing that is between your legs.
yeah, this
Well, they can't see that.
they
You
can't
better
see
tell them.
that. It's
That's where
it's
the control for the trim.
yeah, because there's this little. That's not little. It's like foot long metal and aluminum shaft that when I pull it all the way back, it is pulling it up. So if I push this all the way down, it drops it about what? Not even a quarter inch, maybe.
Right.
For racing mode, and it's
adjustment. You're gonna have to learn to adjust it on the fly.
it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7.
You
It has 7.
may want to switch that out for a foot control.
So it's like I'm driving a clutch here, throttle and
throttle. Yeah.
That would be bad.
Boats have it on the foot.
You know, that's fact.
Well, because otherwise.
Well, I mean, because you're already reaching.
You're steering and trimming.
Well, I mean, you're already reaching over here to shift it, and then you also gotta. I mean, I understand the foot a lot better, but
right.
You do have this rod going all the way straight back, so you'd have to extend it and then put a bracket there that comes across, so it would be tricky. Unless you have your foot like this, and then you're kind of sitting sideways-ish at an angle.
There you go. Well, with that, I think I'm going to head that way.
I want to keep talking. Yeah.
You talk about it all night long, didn't you?
I could. About the red lights that's going to be in the cockpit and everything else. Yeah.
I'm just trying not to fall out of it.
I fell out of it once, and I haven't done it yet, so... Yeah. Thunder Island.
You're not very good at closing this out.
No, I just talking.
All right, tell them off to the kitchen.
Yeah, off to the kitchen where the food of the live is being made.
There we go.
You guys probably could hear it.
Brad wants to turn the boat into a Christmas boat.
Yeah, he wants to put green lights in it. That's what the Mustang's for. Have green lights in the Mustang when it's towing it.
Oh, give me my mic.
Yeah, you can have your mic now. I talk too much.
He said it, not me.
All right, well, you came in just in time. Dinner is ready.
Yeah.
It's done. You guys missed all the action. So you left here, and I had garlic and butter cooking. Then I slowly cooked the shrimp, or aromatic, whatever that word is. That's Parmesan cheese. All right, so I cooked the garlic. I threw in the shrimp, cooked the shrimp. Then my Parmesan cheese. And once the shrimp was cooked, I pulled the shrimp out, and then I caramelized the onions and the mushrooms. Then I added the sun-dried tomatoes and let those cook down. I added a little bit of water from the noodles to help thicken it. And then I poured in the half and half. You know, it's clinking.
I know.
I added the half and half. And then when you get the half and half up to temperature and it's slightly boiling, you add in the bubbling. You add in the Parmesan, you let the Parmesan melt, then you dump in your spinach and the heat. You can turn your heat off because the heat that's in the pan will cook the spinach. So
Am I in the shot?
What we are doing. And then you see me add in a little bit of Italian seasoning to the top of this, and I just mix that in. And that's dinner.
Kevin, after we get done eating, I will show you the condition of the wood and why we are replacing it and for the reasons, okay? Dinner looks too good to leave right now.
We're eating this over penne noodles.
Oh, that's a little surprise.
I don't know. Tell me when.
Did we cover that we took the log out to sawmill the log? I think we did.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I think we did. Am I in the shot?
Nope. I will adjust it for you.
Oh.
No, is that good? That's a lot.
Oh yeah, that's
You want some less?
Here, just here, right on this plate.
Owen's
Here.
gonna have this plate. I guess he's not now.
No, he's not. That's my plate. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Dude, yeah, now you're getting shot.
Right.
It cuts off right.
I wasn't sure, but yeah. So earlier today, yeah, we took out the big log. It's to get sawmilled up. Yeah, we did cover that. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Oh,
Oh,
do it
oh.
close up for all of you to all the delicious color.
I'll watch it and then get ready. It goes
Gotta go this way.
and then leave.
My food, my dinner.
It's coming.
Took my dinner away.
That's fire. It literally does.
Well, they wanted some. That's all. I was offering them some.
Oh, it looks so good.
You know, it does. It really does.
Mm.
There, Owen.
Thank you.
Oh, it tastes good. Y'all want to see something really funny though? This is going to be epic. It's going to be good. I have one question. Where's the garlic bread? Did we forget the garlic bread 2 weeks in a row?
I had a lot going on.
We weren't even in here bothering you.
No, but I didn't have any helpers either because they disappear. Yeah, we forgot the garlic bread.
We forgot the garlic bread.
Yeah, big plans for garlic bread.
I looked around. I'm like, the oven's dead over there. I'm like, I don't think there's any garlic bread here.
No, you didn't get the garlic bread. Sorry. It would have went well with this too.
Oh, it would have went awesome with it. But it is good enough. It does not need any garlic bread. I can't see any comments. So, have I missed a bunch?
Now you're on camera. Yeah.
Mm. Good evening, Kevin, and Brad, and everybody.
I'm gonna look through all the comments, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because they probably had
no.
questions.
No, they didn't. And you can see the TV. This comes over here
Oh.
for your father. So
Oh.
your father can see if he needs.
Oh, no. Oh, there's 6 people in the live chat. Hey, I am here for comment time. I even have on the right glasses where I can read them. Owen, would you please do me a favor and go grab my pop out of the bedroom?
Yeah. Kathy Brady, Kevin ate the garlic bread last night.
He might have.
Okay.
It is really good.
On screen, but tell me when.
You're just about there. Well, thank you, Owen.
You're welcome, Dad.
Oh,
We even tell them
So-
we're towing it.
the boat project is going to be more of that particular boat, the V Drive. Thunder Island is going to be more of Owen's project than my project. I will help. I will oversee the project.
So like when I have a question,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Got more purple lights installed and got the funky thing set up today.
Oh, there we go. Owen wants red lights.
There's going to be some red part of that.
Like the jokes. I'm refraining, but there's a whole lot of red light
He's a
district.
good kid.
He's a good kid, right?
Oh no, I know what I was trying to do.
Open mouth, insert blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not gonna go.
So he got the bunk heater tank set up. Did you? I think he put the bunk heater in already.
Kevin?
Yeah. Kevin, speaking of Kevin, I will be on the phone. He needs He
I
needs.
want to go over to the place and fish in the river. Somewhere.
Owen needs something besides the big, red, ugly plastic fuel tank. You really do need like two nice, fancy,
Silver
you know,
or aluminum.
Aluminum.
when you go to purge that thing, I had to find a video that had my specific heater control that to figure out which two buttons you had to push if you don't already know, because you're going to have to purge that fuel system on that thing. Well, at least you can purge it with the pump or you could pull fuel through, but I purged mine with the pump and you had to hold the two buttons and then the pump just cycled continuously till you got fuel all the way through everything, Kev. He probably already knows that though.
Okay.
Yep. I can't tell if that's the good okay or the okay. It could have went either way. Are you a TikTok success yet, Kevin?
I knew there was a deal with doing it.
Yep. Yeah, and there is, and each one of those Chinese heaters have about 5 different controls or 6, and they're not all the same. Like, heaven forbid, it was just the same on every one, but because I watched a couple videos, and I tried what they did on those, and it's like, nope, I had to find my controller specific to figure out which 2 buttons. Yeah. Man, this is really good. Good job, honey.
New TikTok video in holding. Not sure I'm ready to go back though.
Come on, buddy. I'll make you famous. Wow. Wow.
This has got to go in the recipe box.
It's got to go in the recipe box. And granted, it's been a little while since I ran around the restaurants downtown, but I'm pretty sure that you ain't ordering this.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I like seafood. I've ate a lot of it. Really good job.
Thank you.
I mean, that's excellent. Now I really feel bad that we were out there with the camera while you were cooking this. But now that we know how good it is, now it's just a reason
To make it again.
to make it again on the live, but we're not sitting in a boat talking about a boat.
I'll be sitting in the boat talking about the boat. They'll just hear a voice over his mom. They're cooking.
It really turned out good. So shrimp, spinach, what else is, I know you said it all.
Garlic, shrimp, onions. I added mushrooms. Recipe didn't call for mushrooms, but I added mushrooms.
I like the mushrooms.
I don't know.
Then there's shrimp and Parmesan cheese with heavy whipping cream for the sauce. And yeah, just a little bit of Italian seasoning on top when you're done cooking and mix it in and call it a night.
For something that's simple,
Others it's right.
it's just really flavorful. It's like really good.
I need. Can I steal some of your pop?
Yes, you could steal a little bit of my pop.
Yeah. Oh, we got
This is a very, like, sitting on the boat watching the sunset in the Keys dish.
little bit of Bob Marley and Jimmy Buffett playing in the background.
Poor Jimmy.
Yes, poor Jimmy. Everybody take a moment of silence. We're gonna miss Jimmy Buffett.
We never got to go on his concert.
Why do you say that? You can listen to it anytime you want to.
I know.
We still need
You're
to
just
go
not
see it.
going to hear anything new. What one?
We never got to go to one concert.
We did not. And Abby never got to send him his letter.
It's forever 5 o'clock. So
Forever 5 o'clock somewhere. Absolutely. Although that's kind of been like my work philosophy for years. Right, Brad? I was doing good. I was doing good today. I got the Fiero's running again,
And clean.
clean,
we got a trailer, all the wood out of it, all the nails out of it.
and welded it back together. We took apart the trailer and it was all falling apart.
Oh, really?
5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Yeah, the spring hanger has the bottom of the trailer, since it's been back to all worn before, since that's the old concrete trailer.
Yeah.
The bottom of it, in so many places, there's no metal. It's C-tube at this point. So
Yeah. It went from square to that frame on that trailer has gone from a square tube frame to a C channel.
Wow.
It's just kind of in the wrong the C channel. It's not gonna fall apart
but
because they welded the spring hangers to each side of the frame where there still was metal.
well, there was nothing to weld to the bottom.
The spring hangers now are completing the circle.
Yeah.
They're now structurally part of the trailer.
I got some more holes in my pants. I actually got to weld. I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
So while we were welding up the trailer today, so we could go move a log,
Well, we were gonna go get shingles, but
we were going to go get
Yeah,
a pallet of shingles. Listen, we tried. We really, like, I was going, I just simply, we couldn't set a pallet of shingles on the trailer because the deck was falling apart.
so we ripped the deck off.
So we ripped the deck off so we could go get 2 sheets of plywood and put a deck on it real quick. So we get all shingles. We got the deck off and went, hey, that spring hanger is not attached to nothing.
So then we fixed it.
So then we fixed that one. Then we thought,
with the deck not on it.
I'm a thinking kind of guy. So I went,
I'm sure that they got a lot done and they got the trailer fixed and everything. But they're not including in this story the amount of time they like sat around talking and telling stories.
at any rate, from so we're going to put the wood on. We found the broken spring hanger. That turned into fix the needle gun. It turned into let's weld this, and this before the other ones fall off. So we ended up with 2 hours of welding in the trailer. Then it was like, okay, it's getting late. Let's go get the log.
No, when we were gonna go get the wood, I was like, well, without the wood on, how are we getting the log?
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, it was his idea. Let's go get the log first and go drop off the log.
When did the shingles turn into a log?
The deck. Because
Well-
I want to break the deck with the log.
We needed the log for the V drive.
Yeah.
So I know this gets confusing. But at any rate, we went out and we're going to get the log, go drop that off so it didn't, the big, huge, heavy log didn't destroy the brand new deck on the trailer. And so then we got a bigger log than we thought we were going to. We got the 20-footer that weighs about the one the Kubota couldn't pick up. Well,
I
I
was hanging half on it.
half on and off the trailer, that big one.
Yeah.
That's the one that's on the trailer right now because I'm a genius. I figured that if I got underneath there with the trailer and backed the trailer under there and grabbed the log and slide it off the other trailer. So I staked it on there with the one and dropped it on there. Well, then it's too big for us to get off. So now the trailer that we need to go haul the shingles on
It's out there till Sunday.
down there till Sunday. We will get the shingles, I promise. And we will get.
This is like the Rube Goldberg of getting the house, the shingles on the roof done.
I'm just saying. We were getting shingles this morning when I got up.
And then
We just didn't have the equipment to do it.
If you don't know what a Rube Goldberg is, look it up. That's all I got. That's all I got.
So the trailer's fixed. Well, no, not quite. Well, it's welded together. It just hauled a 2,000-pound log.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
So I thought we should test it before we do the shingles.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, the apples are ready.
Yeah, I know.
Me and Lake and I were walking around like there were some really good apples that weren't.
I know.
Okay, so B&E Transportation LLC, don't worry, I'll hold the shingles. I can watch Jen install them. And then again, B&E Transportation LLC, I will have shingles at your house.
That's not nice.
At 8 a.m. if John carries them up the ladder to the roof. I will carry them up to the ladder.
Well, technically, I could go hook the triaxle and sit the shingles on there tomorrow. That may be what we do. Man, that was just,
That was really good.
wow, that was excellent.
743.15.
No.
Oh, yes. They want to know about the wood.
I see
Here,
what.
you can take the camera and my.
Kevin said I'll bring the drinks.
Yeah.
Are we just having a roofing party? Everybody's coming over, right?
No.
Yes.
No, because I have that little bit of roof that I actually need to build.
Right.
Right. So I really needed the two. I need the 2x4s more than I need the. Yeah. We'll get it. We'll get it. I lay out my best plan, and then the good Lord says, "Ha ha," and He laughs at me.
Oh, I know, Brad, that it's entertaining for you. I know.
Yeah.
Like spectating part, yeah.
Yeah,
The
right.
point.
Everybody wants to watch John fall off the roof. I'll have you know, I can roof.
So can the kids.
Right.
Yeah. I did that, what, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Last year? 2 years ago. 2 years.
Yeah. I'm just having a little bit more of that.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot the garlic bread. Oh wow.
I can. You were too worried about me getting out here to start the live.
Yeah.
Listen, it was 2 minutes too, and he still hadn't come out here to put his phone even in the holder. And then I said, 2 minutes, and I yelled it really loud, and Emmett came out in the kitchen and said, "What do you want?"
Kevin said got a roof for you to practice on, so. I like that.
No.
Man, that turned out excellent, Kate. What was it called?
I think next time I will caramelize the onions and mushrooms just a little bit more, but it was pretty good. It was butter, garlic, Tuscan shrimp.
Mm.
That's the sun-dried tomato
Nice.
and spinach would be the Tuscan. Yeah.
Now, what did you say? Kevin wanted to see the wood. What?
B&D says what he gets for Owen stacking racks while John taking naps.
That boy's gonna be stacking shingles.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, if you go up, Kevin wants to look. I told Kevin I'd get back to
I
the
thought Kevin seen that boat.
woodworking and stuff. It's channel
He
purposes.
did. Go
Oh.
ahead, take it. We're hanging out. You can take it and talk about wood. Woo!
You can't wiggle it around too much, otherwise it loses signal.
Got some metal flake.
Man, is that good?
See all the metal flake in there?
Explain the wood how you explained it to me.
Okay, so
Oh, you can't be moving this all around because it will jump.
yeah,
So, there we go.
just you actually go on a little bit more.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Hey, yeah, sure. That's actually a reasonable spot. I just shrunk it up so it's right. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, bring it
Kind of.
back.
There you go.
Okay. They can.
I'll stop moving this, and then when I stop moving it, there we go. You're in the shot, Owen.
Cool. So the wood's 2 pieces. They took 2 pieces of wood and clamped them and glued them together. So when you see this big, nice, rounded, beautiful piece of wood, it's 2 pieces. And can they see this? They probably can't.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. Well, here, I can represent it up here. So right here, it's indented like this, and it's a little bit rotten. Right back here, though, there's just a gap about this long that is just rotted away and like something dug away at
Right,
it.
but what you can't see back there,
Yeah.
is it's only on the outside piece because it is 2 separate pieces of wood glued together, screwed together, and so once you split the wood, like back there, you could just replace a section of the outside board. Up here, you could slice this out and just replace a piece of the inside. You could put the pieces together. You don't need 12-foot pieces.
It's 9 foot 6 inches, but
You don't need You don't
If
need
you
9-foot
have-
pieces.
one nice long piece, you don't have a line of a different grain or any, like, if you just have a nice long piece that's like the urethane and stuff, it looks much nicer. Like when you buy a table, you don't want to have a big black line going through your nice expensive table.
You might sand these and find out that this is already pieced together. You didn't think about that.
I don't think it is though.
You might be surprised. But yeah.
If it is, the channel will see it. It will be in a video.
So I know you guys might not see it. The most important piece is this piece right here that my hand's on, goes all the way across the boat and ties into each side. And it's fiberglass and screwed in here and everything. This piece is the one that we went and took the log down to cut up for. Because this piece has to be changed out because these pieces here mount to it. And this is all rotted and it's sinking. And you can probably see on the camera
it move
pick
up.
that up. Yeah. There you
Yeah, everything's flexing
Right.
because that board holds up this half of the or this whole
go.
cockpit.
Right. And he's going to make some videos. He'll weld together some T-brackets and stuff. So when the brand new board's in, the brackets will screw to the board, come underneath here. They'll support and brace this so that never happens.
Again.
in my lifetime.
Exactly.
It'll have a lifetime warranty for my lifetime.
Fair point.
Brad wants to know
Right.
if you guys are gonna install it like I installed the alternator.
You know, well, that brings us to another point that I was going to bring is, but I don't know that you can see it so much from that angle. But
Gina.
yes, but I can. We can move this camera over here real quick.
Good. Beautiful.
Hang on for the ride, guys. And we're gonna go back over to the washing machine. Sorry here. There we go. Now, there we go. I don't know if you can really see it that good, but over the years,
A lot of
this
paint.
boat has gotten a really nice fiberglass patina to it.
I think
And for those of you that aren't boat people, fiberglass patina is when you can actually see the fiberglass underneath the gel coat from all of the hits of the dock. And that would be fiberglass patina.
his new word invented that he made.
I love fiberglass patina.
It's
And
pretty-
this boat has tons of fiberglass patina.
You know,
From one end to the other.
and he's not joking. It's all the way along here, and then it gets down here, and it gets all the way back to here in the red metal.
The red hoses, right? The Rube Goldberg. Huh. Well,
Yeah.
you'll have that some days. Yeah, whatever.
I could just
Just leave it. It's okay. We'd
move it out of the way.
no, just turn the camera.
Fair point.
I didn't see it in the. Oh, I guess it was in the screen.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, you can kind of see there's patina here. There's more fiberglass patina down here. And then how dare they did it, but they tried to cover up some of the fiberglass patina here.
With the wrong colored paint.
I don't know. Are we going to try and cover up the patina?
Okay, now if honestly, I don't want to it has a
You're
nice
probably
paint
not
job.
in the shop.
Okay.
There you are.
It has a very nice metal flake, and the way it's painted, it was painted after the 1958 Corvette.
Oh,
with
well,
the-
that's kind of, yeah, you kind of,
Because if you look at it, you have to look at it. Because you see how it has this white scoop? In the 1958 Corvettes, behind the front tire, it had a white scoop.
right.
It's quote unquote the cartoon Corvettes that you'd see in all old cartoons. They'd have that Corvette with the white scoop. So they went after the paint design of the red coming around and then it's scooping. And I mean, it's a 1963 boat and a 1958 kind of paint job. What?
You're doing good.
That's all you hear. You're doing good about both of them.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for a so I can. Oops.
Yeah,
mic's
so
on.
the paint, back to
looking
the
for a
original
light so
question, I
I
think
can
I'm
set
going
off
to
that metal
honestly get some
By
identical paint
accident. Sorry, guys.
and then
Don't
sand it down a little bit,
Over him.
paint it, and then make sure I
Damn it, you
paint
got
it
a
so it's
flashlight?
flush, so it's not painted,
No.
and there's
of course
a increase,
let's see here.
so it's just smooth. And then white.
I do
But
not-
they
Oh, I got
tried
this
with
little
it almost looks like they went with the paintbrush, and they just kind of tried going over it,
Oh, that works.
and it ended up with this light gray and white, just horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay.
But it has some pretty nice patina over the years.
Okay. So I got a light. I know you guys heard me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it.
Oh yeah, you can. I show them the Mario Flake unless the camera is moving around too much.
Yeah. See, it's not bright enough. I need a bright light. See, you can kind of see the metal flake. It does have. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stream light. There we go. I'm looking all over. Yeah, man. I'm back here with you guys trying to hit it with the light. But you can kind of see It's got the rainbow
Hey, hey,
glitter
hey.
all the way through.
When
the
you
red
come
tape.
at this angle and the light shining like this, I can see a lot more of it.
Here, you shine it that way. I'll tell you. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Now move it down. Yeah.
Got that nice metal flake.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
it's
now you can't see it. Go back where you were.
Now it's the cheaper metal flake
you
since
go.
it's a smaller, less, but it's still there. It's
Well,
beautiful.
that's not the like 70s or 60s metal flake. That's like that metal flake's like this was painted in what's it say on the back?
99.
1999. So it's the real small metal flake. It's not like that big 70s flake.
See, now if you bring the camera and set it right here, I can see a ton of it. You can see the whole rainbow from red, yellow, green, and to blue and purple. So like if you set the camera down here, they could get a really nice.
Easy with that rainbow talk.
Listen, I was having a good day. I don't want to have a bad day. Trying to forget school over the weekend, okay?
Hey, when that
I
327
don't wanna
fires up through them over the transom headers, ain't gonna be nothing but rainbows and unicorns flying out that exhaust.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I need to wash it back out, all the sticks and stuff that's gotten fallen back.
No, it's doing
Well,
good.
you see, it's all.
Well, they can't see nothing. You better talk to them.
Yeah, fair point. There's a bunch of dirt particles that have fallen in there.
Hey, camera.
Camera,
Kill the light.
kill the light.
Give me my stream light.
There you
All right, look at the camera. So you
Hi.
talk to them. Yep. Even though you can answer to
You
me.
know,
You can
it's
answer my
hard.
talking, but you talk to them.
It's much less hard when I'm mad at you.
How much do you like your boat? Well, it's not your boat.
My vote.
How much
my
do you
vote,
like-
My vote.
How much do you like this boat project?
More than all our other boats. By far. I mean, it's neck and neck with the Owens because I basically grew up with that boat, but I really like this boat a lot. Like, I probably would come home, do school homework, and then jump in this boat. Since we don't have the materials yet, I probably would already have it like halfway together if we just had materials sitting here. I want it that done like that badly.
That badly?
That badly. And then I want to get my Mustang in here so I can finish that so I can tow it around with that in front of it. 73 and 63. I mean, I think that would be pretty sick. Vintage.
I thought you said how did the Mustang all of a sudden just get a year older?
You're right. Crap.
72.
72. You said 63 or 73 in the bedroom, and it's 72, but I guess it could be 63 because the motor absolutely is crappy on horsepower. I mean, it's the Jeep out there has like 100 more than my Mustang
That was
has.
hey, if you ever want to crush your kid, he's talking about his Mustang with his Cleveland engine in it.
And the year
And
before
how
that,
powerful it was.
the year before it,
And he can't wait to get that big V8 going. And we're riding in that little Jeep with that 3.8 liter. I says, this Jeep probably beat that Mustang. Oh, no, it won't. I said, well, hold on here. We got Google right here. What was it? Like 190 horsepower?
No, it wasn't even that. It was 173 horsepower for my Mustang. But the year before, it had the same exact horsepower as that Jeep.
Yeah.
So I get stuck with the year that has crappy horsepower.
Welcome to emissions.
Yeah, I know. I read on it. They did a whole bunch of emissions on the 351 Clevelands because of Canada. I mean, not Canada, because of California. California causes everything with cars.
Now you're gonna make enemies.
I know I am, but
Hey, you're sitting here dissing on California, but if it wasn't
the
for
boat came from California.
That's right. They built these bad boys out
They
there.
did. That is, and the fact they made up here to Michigan. Back in the day when these first came out, the fastest boat on like Hamlin Lake, for instance, was what, like 50?
I don't know.
And then these came along doing 75, 80 and not flipping over. So
Flat bottom boats, yeah. Flat bottom. It's funny too because I'm hunting for some headers and some other stuff, and man, there's a few of these up here, but California, those damn things are everywhere, man. They're everywhere still.
How many of these boats did they make in like total?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
And with that,
Give me a smartphone so I can actually find that out. I can't even enter YouTube because it says my clock's off and it's on time exactly, and it says it's off. So I still can't even enter YouTube to look things up.
where's your smartphone? Let's see that bad boy.
That's it.
Oh. That's a phone there.
Yeah, I got a notification.
That's not a phone. This is a phone. It
Thanks, Kevin. 40 minutes ago, my audio was sketchy. I hope it ain't still sketchy.
All right, guys. We love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
We're going to wind this down right here.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I
Beautiful patina.
Yep, beautiful patina. There's an X.
It won't have it all when it's done.
Okay. Good night. We love y'all.
Adios.